Oh. Well, welcome back to Call for Help. Leo Laporte here, and we are talking once again with Andy Walker. This is fun. I hope you're enjoying this.
I am having a great time.
I am so glad that Call for Help is back on the air. This is just wonderful. By the way, we have a website. I haven't mentioned it yet. And all the stuff that you see on the show, we hope to get on that website. There's the address, callforhelptv.com. Yeah, pretty good website. So, you're going to be writing articles for it. I know Monica will be, I will be. All this, answer to the calls will be in the show notes, all that stuff. Very much like the old Call for Help website. Call for Help, but a new URL. Callforhelptv.com. Now it's time for one of the things that people loved so much on Call for Help. We decided to keep it.
Yeah.
The free file of the day.
That's fantastic.
You got one for us?
I have the Google Toolbar.
Google Toolbar. Can't go wrong with that.
No.
Have they updated it, or is it new at all?
The great thing about the Google Toolbar is it installs an IE and it updates automatically. It's one of the features.
Oh, that's neat.
So every time they issue a new release, and there is actually a recent new release, and I want to show you one of the features of that new toolbar. I mean, we know
But you don't have to download it, it just does it.
It just does it automatically.
Once you get the first one.
Once you get the first one, exactly. So what I wanted to show you was, instead of typing a URL into your address bar, you just type in keywords now. So, for example, let's type in good old John Kerry.
So if you missed the J, but if you didn't know what his URL was, you just type his name.
Right. And what happens?
Does it do a Google? Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't, right?
It goes right to the presumably right answer.
Right. It guesses, I guess.
Okay.
Now, if I type in Andy Walker, it's not so smart. But that's because.
Oh, couldn't find you.
Couldn't find it. So it lists, the website.
How about John Martin? What happens?
Paul Martin.
Paul Martin.
Paul Martin.
I'm gonna learn that, don't I?
The Prime Minister of Canada.
He's the what? Prime Minister? You guys have a what? A Prime Minister?
Yeah, it's not a president.
Right. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Same thing.
It doesn't know Paul Martin?
No, it shows the Liberal Party of Canada, which is basically, his party in Canada.
But most things, put my name, I just out of curiosity. Would it know my name?
Let's hope so.
It's going to know things like Labatt's. It's going to know big, it does know my name.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's pretty good. I'm proud of that.
Right.
Hey, I beat you.
Yeah, you did, I know. You're more famous than me.
No, that's really cool. So we don't have to remember URLs anymore, or the web addresses, so we can just type in a name.
Yeah.
The other thing, I actually recommend the Google Toolbar for people who are still using Internet Explorer, which I don't always recommend.
You hate it.
I hate it.
I
like Firefox.
Yes, I know.
But for people who still use Internet Explorer, it has pop-up blocking, and it's probably the best pop-up blocker for Internet Explorer.
It is. It's really, really good. It's not only kills pop-ups, but pop-unders too, which are a plague.
I hate those. Yeah. And you can actually see what it says. It says 3 blocked. So since we installed them, it's blocked 3, and you can actually say allow pop-ups for an individual screen. So that's very cool.
Yeah, I also like the autofill function, which is you can type in your name and address for ordering forms, like ordering in shopping sites and stuff like that, and auto-populate your address and your phone number and that sort of thing. Even your secure credit card numbers and things like that.
So instead of using Gator or something that is adware based, use Google Toolbar. Yeah. No adware, no spyware, nothing. In fact, it has spyware blocking, I think.
No, that's the Yahoo one.
That's the Yahoo one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. We'll set that later. Yeah. Thank you, Andy Walker. Our free file today. You can get it, as I said, callforhelptv.com. Now, let's take another caller. Monica, do you have a caller for me?
Yes, we have a caller. We have Kyle from Fulcroft, Pennsylvania.
Yay, Kyle! Let's welcome Kyle to the show. Welcome to Call for Help, Kyle. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. How are you, Leo?
I am very well. Congratulations on being our second Call for Help caller.
Oh.
And our first from the U.S. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What can I do for you today?
Well, I have a wireless mouse made by Hewlett-Packard that I use with my laptop.
Okay.
And whenever I plug the receiver into the USB port, I get a little bubble, and it says, the drivers cannot be located and the device will not function properly. Something to that effect.
No mouse drivers, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to know where I could download them. I've tried everywhere I can think of.
You don't need mouse drivers. So that's surprising me a little bit. I mean, mouse drivers are not something you normally would use on a PC. You just plug it in, and the mouse should work because that's a standard definition. So are you getting an error message?
Yeah, it says XP cannot find the drivers for the wireless mouse.
Boy, I've never had that happen to me. You said it's a Bluetooth, but the truth is that Bluetooth part, the receiver part that you plug into the the mouse port makes it a normal mouse. The only part that's Bluetooth is the mouse to the receiver. Once it comes from the receiver, that should be a normal PS2. Is it USB or PS2?
USB.
Maybe because it's USB, although again, I don't think, my PC's dead here, unfortunately. I must have kicked it or something and turned it off, so I can't show you. Andy, have you ever seen that where a wireless mouse needs a device driver?
Yeah, always. Oh, I think
Always?
almost always. This new Logitech Bluetooth, they all need custom drivers.
Because they're wireless?
For whatever reason, yeah. There's
Okay.
some sort of special drivers that it always comes with a disc. So I would look in the packaging, you know.
Okay.
And
And you, yeah, you didn't get. Did you get a CD with the package?
No CD, and Hewlett Packard doesn't have it on their website. So
bad Hewlett Packard.
It's HP, huh?
not a big fan of theirs.
Yeah.
Who, you know, I wonder if Hewlett Packard made it, or if they're using a Logitech or a Microsoft
Well, that's what you
wireless.
could try. You could try downloading the Logitech drivers and
Yeah,
see
that's
if that
what I would
works, you know?
suggest. Yeah,
I bought it at Radio Shack, so I don't know.
take it back.
Yeah.
Back to Radio Shack. That's one thing about Radio Shack; they'll take it back.
Yeah.
And
get
then
the Logitech.
you know Logitech. You go to logitech.com. You can download. Now I always thought that you download those just for the added features, but the regular functionality is built in. But I didn't realize this. So because I've never needed a driver, to my experience. But these new wireless ones do want a driver.
They generally do, yeah. There must be something unique about them or
Yeah.
whatever. And,
Yeah.
you know.
All right.
So-
Well, there you go. I guess that's the answer. Is it Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle, I thank you for calling. Take it back.
All right.
That's a simple answer, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on
and
the show.
if you can't, although I have to say HP's pretty good about drivers on their site. That's what surprises me. If you go to HP.com,
It may be really new.
Maybe
it's
they just
really
haven't got it up. There's a driver link right on the front of the
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. I would try there, but I don't know. What did I do here? I unplugged something. That's not. Oh, I see what I did. I unplugged it. I was pulling on it. So I would say, there we go. Now I can go back. First time in the studio, Kyle. We're getting used to all the new equipment and so forth. Here we go. Let me see if I can go to HP.com. What's the name of the mouse?
Actually, it doesn't say. I couldn't find it at all on there.
It's a no-name wireless mouse. See, I was always impressed by what a good job the HP did with drivers. So now I'm going to have to take that back. See, right there, supporting drivers right on the website.
I found a similar mouse on there, and I tried to download
It didn't
drivers
work?
for that, and they didn't have any for it. So.
Oh, I'll be darned. I'll be darned. Well, you got us. You know, I have. You know, I'll show you one thing. There is one place that you might conceivably want to look at. This is kind of a site designed for off-brand and weird mice.
All right.
It's input-drivers.com.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. Here we go. Here's a link to HP. Maybe they. Well, look at this. Okay, here you go. 97 different input drivers for HP devices. That might help you. Input-drivers.com.
Okay, I'll try that.
Look at all of those. And it looks like these are done by the letter, the numbers on the mouse itself. So even if it doesn't have a name, you might be able to find it by the SKU.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Leo.
Take care.
You too.
Good to have you on Call for Help. Call back now that you know the way. Coming up, we got this is going to be so much fun. A special guest is in-house. Mark is here with his extra special Xbox mod. The thing lights up. It's got, look at this. Show us there, Monica. Oh man, it does so many cool things. And not to mention 120 gig hard drive inside. We're going to get Xbox in just a bit. You stay right here.